Ooh, look at that. Some chickpeas and some sauce. And that looks really good, man. Oh, there's a lot of garlic in there. Garlic is my best friend ever. Garlic is just amazing.
What's up, guys?
Yo, 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 another day, another adventure with your homeboy Jermaine and getting this vlog started off. It's like super late and like I really haven't really did a lot of things today except for like work on the computer, and we were staying at this hostel. Say hello. Yo, there's another YouTuber here. He's making travel videos.
What's up, guys? NST.
What's going on?
Check me out.
Yeah, check him out. But anyway, yo, so funny story. So when we checked into this hostel today, it's insane. I think that one of the dudes is working and sitting out there, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. So literally, when I check into this hostel, they literally charge my card for
$250,000.
$239,038.72. Like, if you don't believe me, this is a message that I got from Chase Bank. Like, of course, I don't have $250,000 in my account, and if I did, like, I could literally probably buy the whole block around here. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that because I thought that was hilarious. It's funny. I don't really care. It was a mistake. Like, obviously, it was a mistake. Like, this place is like, I think $23 a night, but I just think it was just
$23 a night for a private room.
$23 a night for a private room, and somehow $250,000. I don't know, but anyway, let's. This is some food here. This looks really good. We got some really cheap alcohol here. This is some cognac.
But it's smooth. It's smooth for $2.50.
This is cognac.
Guys, have a nice evening.
Yeah, man.
You taking off? This is a German.
Bye. See you, man. See you later.
This is what I think. This bottle of cognac is like what, like $2.50 or something along those lines.
It's $4 to $1, so yeah, $2.50-ish.
Yeah, roughly $4 to $1. That's pretty inexpensive, and it tastes good. I'm trying to figure out why do we have one bottle here and 2 caps.
Oh, I used the cap to go to the store and grab the next bottle.
Oh, so
it's so low. It's only like 28% or something.
Yeah, this is only 28%, so I could probably drink like 5 of these.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And I don't know, after 5 I'd probably be wasted. But anyway, I'm about to eat some food right now, and yo, let's get this video. Let's get this video.
Don't start it on now.
Come on, let's get this video. We gotta say it together, yo.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Let's get this video started, right? Okay, come on.
Well, let's get
Let's get this video started. There we go. Okay, homeboy Jermaine is literally not doing a good job of making vlogs in this country or this city. It's just not working out. But anyway, woke up early this morning. I had one night booked at the hostel because I traveled with the 2 Americans and also the Australian. And when I traveled with them, they all had a reservation, but I didn't have a reservation. So I went and was just crossing my fingers that they had a spot available, and they did, but they only had a spot available for one night, and I wanted to stay like 3 nights, okay? So that means I have to check out the next day and I have to go move to another hostel. Okay, cool. So I found another hostel that's a 5-minute walk. Now, the original hostel I stayed in was like $15 a night, and it was for I think it was a 6-person dorm. And this other hostel, they had a private room for like $20. I talked one of the American guys into moving down to the other hostel with me because it had 2 beds in it, and that way we would only pay $10 each, and we would have a private room, and that you know, this is gonna work out great, right? So as I went down to check into the hostel, you know, I noticed that wow, the people there are definitely not friendly. You know, it seems like that. Like, everybody has an attitude. The reviews were not good at this place. The reviews were actually horrible. The first hostel I was staying at, the people tried to get me to go move to the other hostel that they had because they had 2 hostels in the city. The reason why I didn't want to move to that hostel because it was like a 45-minute walk away, and it was in a completely different neighborhood, and I kind of wanted to stay in the neighborhood that I was already in because I really liked the neighborhood. I thought it was pretty chill, right? Now, something told me maybe I should not have stayed here. It was Friday night, and I meant to book for Saturday night and Sunday night. But instead, I went to Hostel World and I booked for Friday night and Saturday night. Now, wait, I already had a place to stay on Friday night, meaning that They were expecting me to check in on Friday night. So right after I booked it, I discovered, okay, crap, I made a mistake, right? So I called the hostel and told them, hey, look, I made a reservation for the wrong night. I don't mean to check in tonight and stay tonight and tomorrow night. I want to stay tomorrow night and the night after. The guy on the phone was like, okay, cool. Just stop by tomorrow right at 10 o'clock and we can fix it. We can fix everything, right? So I had already paid like, $7 on Hostelware because that was like the deposit or whatever. So I showed up the next day at 10 a.m. and I explained the front desk person like what happened, and they were just like completely not helpful at all. They're like, well, you made a mistake, it's your fault, you know the money that you paid, you're just gonna have to pay it again, and it's only available for tonight, there's nothing available for tomorrow night. So I was just like, oh wow, what a jerk. So I thought, maybe things will be different like later. Maybe when I go back and actually check in, maybe things will be a little bit different. I went back like an hour later with my other friend. So we're both going to check in together. And this is when, she charged my card. I don't know the exact number because it's such a big number. I'm not even used to reading numbers that big, but it was like a boatload of money, right? So she took my card and ran my card, and she should have punched in 100 libras, right? Or 100 li or whatever the currency is. Like, I've been traveling to a lot of countries. I'm having a hard time remembering what currency it was. So she should have typed in 10000. But somehow, this idiot typed in $235,038.72. Okay, how do you make that mistake? Okay, so when she typed it in, of course my card declined because I don't have that much money in my account, and if I did, I would not have it in a Chase account. Her response was, "You don't have any money," and I'm like. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have money. Just try it, run the card again, right? So she ran the card again for the proper amount this time. And when she ran the card again for the proper amount, like it printed up a receipt and everything was good. Like everything's good to go. So we immediately walked upstairs. Like this was like less than 2 minutes after she ran my card. We walked upstairs. I pulled my phone out of my pocket and I had a text message on my phone. I took a screenshot, and this was the message that I saw on my phone. And I kind of started to freak out because I'm like, I just looked down at the number, and at first I thought it was like $25,000, right? And then I looked really close, and I'm like, no, that's $235,038.72. So I'm thinking, holy crap. And then I, show my friend, and he's like, you should call the bank because you don't want them to cut your card off. So I immediately call the bank, and I'm like, no, wait, before I call the bank, I'm going to go downstairs and confront her. So I went downstairs and said, you just tried to charge my card $250,000. And she's just sitting outside, like smoking a cigarette. And she's with some other Romanian guy that just looks like he's got a mad attitude. And there's like this old Romanian guy that just looks like he's got a mad attitude too. And I'm just like, oh gosh. So she's like just really defensive, like, no, I didn't do it. So we walk over to the machine, the card machine, and she shows me this receipt that printed out, which doesn't say anything. There's no numbers on this receipt. No, nothing on this receipt. And she's just like, it's not my fault. Like I didn't do it. It's not my fault. And I'm thinking like, well, of course you did it because this happened like 2 minutes ago. And then I immediately call the bank. I called Chase, and Chase is like, someone just totally tried to run your card for this amount. The representative from Chase also told me that, it was from the same place. Maybe it was a mistake on their end, but it came from the same place because they can see that they ran the card once and then it declined, and then they ran the card again for the proper amount and it went through. So after calling the bank and like squaring it away, and they're like, we're not going to cut your card off. We understand it was a mistake, blah, 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 blah. Everything's totally over. And that's pretty much what happened. And this was my day. Like I basically spent all day like editing because I really did not want to just walk around and like do stuff alone and have people stare at me, because I don't know, that's kind of what I'm getting around here. And yeah, I feel like this is like a pointless blog. Like, I didn't do crap except for almost get scammed, but at least at least I can share this experience with you guys. This has never ever happened to me in a foreign country before, but it actually could have been worse. And what I mean by it could have been worse, like, you know, what if she just charged my car for $250? It totally would have went through. And, you know, that would have been really lame because I probably would not have noticed it, you know. And maybe I would have noticed it later on down the line, and I'd be like, yo, you know, you charged me like the wrong amount. So I don't know. I just thought that I would talk about that. I'm not going to give the name of the hostel, but if you want to know the name of the hostel, you can just go to Hostel World and just type in Bucharest and just look for one of the lowest rated hostels, and look for one that has a private room for around $20 to $25 a night. There may be a bunch of those, but this one had really, really low ratings. But anyway, that's my 2 cents for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. And if you're backpack traveling around the world, don't get ripped off. Don't let someone charge you $250,000 for a freaking room that is only $23 a night. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Bye.